Hey, the following video is a clip from the Runaway Jukebox podcast. If you had a good time, do me a favor and subscribe to the show. We're up on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play with new episodes every Monday. Oh, and subscribe here, too, for more clips.
I have my phone in my hand.
Thanks. It's not going to pick up over here, but totally fine. All right, so we've already started.
Yeah, good song. Yeah.
Ow.
That's why I'm glad that made a sound. Yeah. You having a good time tonight? Everybody having a good time tonight?
Having a good time tonight.
Sure. Exchange.
Exchange.
Oh, see, now she's backing up.
Okay.
She's doing it.
Okay.
I'm still going to put your voice in like I did last week. So we did a rapid fire exchange segment last week where we just spit-fired 6 albums out. We're going to calm it back down this week. We've got one. I didn't listen to the
I didn't either.
Good. All right, we're on the same page.
Because I was like, why is Jason sending me 2 Exchange albums? Don't he know we already listened like 3 already?
We listened to 6 last week.
I mean, I know, but that was different. It was like a one listen kind of deal.
It's like there's a one-time deal. We're never doing it again. You heard it here first. No more rapid exchange. It's done. All right. Would you like to start with yours or mine?
It don't matter.
All right, I'm gonna start with mine.
Of course you are.
So, you know me. Last week I talked about briefly Xavier Omár's EP Everlasting Wave because I like him on all the features I hear him on. I also liked him when he was referred to as SPZRKT, right? Spizkert. I can't pronounce things. Somebody help me.
Somebody help him.
He was cool.
please.
He did a project with Sango. It was dope. It was pretty cool. Shout out to Sango, the Selection crew.
Oh, you know Sango?
Yeah, everybody fucks with Sango.
I don't know who
Sango
Sango
cool.
is.
I ain't never heard of him before. I got you.
So after hearing him on
I like the name. It's kind of cool. Single.
Sango.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
After hearing him on No Names Project and Mick Jenkins Project this year alone, I was like, all right, I got to see what this guy's got out. And I saw people talking about Everlasting Wave, which just dropped in October. And it's 7 songs. And
I appreciate that.
I know, I'm sorry, it's 8 songs. But anyway, it's short, 28 minutes. I try not to kill you with the music. Anyway.
Was it a shot?
It will be later. I loved it. Like, I loved it almost from top to bottom. The only song that I really just don't like all that much, and that's really in comparison to all the other songs, is Do Not Disturb. So it's a good song. But the other songs in here, so like Blind Man is, oh my God, that song's amazing. Grown Woman, great. Lost in Nostalgia, that beat is just so magical. Specialize is dope. Speculate is probably my favorite song on the album just because of how simple it is. It sounds like a metronome or a clock in the background, and he's just like singing over it, and it's just gorgeous.
What's a metronome?
So,
It helps you keep time, so you can adjust it in order to keep it. Like if you're doing like a cut time, it can do cut times for you. So
Okay.
see, like that.
like that. And then if This Is Love is my second favorite song because of that one part, like in the second verse, it's like boom da boom da boom ain't I doom da doom da doom ain't I, like it just gets into this groove, and I'm just like, oh my God, this shit is awesome. And Poison is cool. I love this project, and it hurts my soul because I thought I was good. Like I had already got like a list of 25 albums that are supposed to go on this magical top 10 that we're supposed to throw together at the end of the year, and now I got to throw this one on there too because it's awesome. I know you're gonna say
top
this.
25.
No, I'm only gonna have 10, but I got like 25 on the freaking list.
Okay.
You know, and I gotta narrow it down
Yeah.
throughout yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here all day. Jason.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how I feel about it.
Okay.
How did you feel about it, Kim?
I like this. My favorite song was Blind Man. Really like that song.
It's really good. You're so beautiful, girl. I'm blind, make her love you.
I don't remember if I like Grown Woman or not, but I know that I like Lost in Nostalgia. I like that one.
That's so good.
I actually liked Do Not Disturb.
I figued you would like that.
I like that
It's
one,
kind of
yeah.
like trappy in a way, and it's like I said, it's a fine song. It's just like my least favorite
Okay.
on the EP.
And then Speculate. I like that one too.
Oh, it's so good, right?
Yeah. So I mean, this was decent.
I'm
Yeah.
so brave. It's so good. Like, this dude can sing.
He can.
This dude can put together a song. It's nice.
I've never heard of him before.
You have. You just don't know that you have.
Okay.
We talked about No Names album. We talked about Mick Jenkins. He was on he was on the song, both of those songs with No Name Gypsy, actually, which is funny. He was on All I Need on Telephone, and he was on Angles on The Healing Component. Awesome. He was just the hook man on both, but it was still really good. So I just had to check it out. I was like, man, this is cool.
He's good.
Listeners, I gave you homework.
More of his music.
Good. I want to purchase this. So I'm going to do that. But I want like a physical copy somehow. And also he was saying that he wants to do shows on the East Coast. And I tweeted him to say to come to Atlanta. He liked my tweet. So that better mean that you're coming to Atlanta. I got you one new fan.
Well, I didn't say I was a fan. I just... Okay, sorry.
No, you know what? You do this all the time. Whatever. I got what I needed. You said you liked it. That's fine. I was actually kind of surprised that you liked it. It's one of those, like, I guess it wasn't too far left.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool.
You did good.
Your turn. Here's where I'm going to need your help, Nick. Your turn.
So, what are you doing?
I'm just looking up the album. It's just no problems. We good. Why are you looking like that? Are you okay?
So my exchange album was JoJo's Mad Love.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't released an album in 10 years.
I heard.
Her first album. This was back when I used to buy music. I bought her first album. It was titled JoJo. Came out in 2004. She was 13.
My sister was crazy about JoJo.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Does it remind you of the good old days?
Sorry. Okay.
No, great. Go ahead.
So yeah, like I said, I bought that album. So JoJo, I didn't even know that she had came out with a new album. I was just like scrolling. I think it was over this weekend. I found it out. Well, last weekend. I was scrolling through all the new albums that came out, and I was like, JoJo got a new album? Nobody told me.
What was the original album supposed to be? Do you remember?
What you mean the original?
What was supposed to be the exchange album you picked in the first place?
Oh.
What was it?
It was Keke Palmer.
That's what, yeah, okay.
She has a new EP out, which I originally suggested to Jason, and he texted me back, "What is wrong with you?"
Keke Palmer, you are an amazing actor.
She can sing too, though.
She can. It just doesn't make good songs.
Did you listen?
Did she do that Promise Ring song? Was that her?
No, that was Tiffany Evans, which was another exchange that I made Jason listen to.
You listened to that, man?
He did. She dropped the EP, I want to say it was last year.
It was so bad.
It was not that bad.
It was so bad that she came to town that day that we talked about it, and she didn't go see it. And
Because
she's the one that gave you the album.
It was late notice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to JoJo. I really like this album. Like really, really. There's like 2 songs on here that I'm not feeling.
Which ones?
Mad Love, not feeling that one, and Vibe, not feeling that one.
Cool.
But Alessia Cara is on here, and I love her, and I get so upset that the only song that they play on the radio or everywhere is just here. Like Alessia Cara has a lot of good songs on her album, and like
she's got 4 Pink Walls.
They don't get played.
It's good. It's one of my. It's another good one that I like.
Yeah.
Alessia Cara's cool. She's cool.
Yeah, she is. She is. I really like this. It's not. I mean, it's been 10 years since she dropped something, so this is different than her first album she came out with back in 2004. And you can tell that she's grown. This was good to me. This is really good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Did you enjoy it, Jason?
No. I mean, not in the slightest.
You didn't like any song.
Nick, when I tell you I got like 4 songs in, and I was like, this must be one of those Kim fucking hates me weeks.
Did you listen to it, Daniela? I did. Did you like any of it?
She warned me in advance.
I liked.
Okay.
I also like 3 songs. Would you like to play the game?
That she reminded me of Britney.
And when you scroll down to You May Also Like Glory, deluxe version by Britney. This is when I knew I was in trouble. You may also like Glory, the deluxe version by Britney Spears, that shitty album that I hated.
Is that Hillary Duff?
Breathe In, Breathe
Hillary
Out by
Duff,
Hillary
yeah.
Duff. Didn't know she was still making music. Jessie J, can't stand her. Christina Aguilera's fine.
Jessie J has a beautiful voice.
Of course she does. It just sounds exactly like everybody else. You know what? And this is what
Wait, you say you can't stand Christina Aguilera?
I said Christina Aguilera's cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, this is the main point, and this is why I really wanted to talk about this album, because I don't want to put all my hate on JoJo. I need to go ahead and just straight up come out and say it. I don't like pop music. At this point, I can just say it. I can just go ahead and put it out there because you're giving me so much of it, and I hate so much of it. It's the same every single time. We have these discussions.
Well, this is semi R&B.
No.
There's some R&B in there.
It's all so bad. Okay, look. Now, backstory. I don't hate JoJo. I just know I knew the music was not going to be for me, so I'm not trying to sit here the whole time and just straight up bash her the whole time. And there's this group that came out with a rap album. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago called it was John McEnroe. You know what I'm talking about?
We played on the regional that one, the John McEnroe.
Yeah. What's the name of the album? It's with the elephant on the front. The Fifth of Nothing, something like that. But it's John McEnroe. It's John JON MCXRO. And they got the song on there, Don't Say Nothing, featuring JoJo. And that song is smooth as fuck. I'm getting the co-sign by the LeBron James and motherfucking podcasting. That's how you know it's real. Okay, that song is amazing. I mean, like the hook, nasty. She can sing because she can sing.
Yeah, she can.
She can sing. All of these songs are trash. It's not the singing because she can sing. And this is when I was in the car with Danielle listening to this album before we got here. I'm sitting here like, is there just one person that's talking to JoJo and Britney Spears and Katy Perry and Jessie J and Lord and all these other people and just saying, okay, make the hook sound like this, and the beat's gonna be like bang, 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 bang. And I just want you to sing, I'm gonna go home.
She co-wrote this though. Yeah. It's not the same. This doesn't sound like Britney or Katy Perry to me.
It sounds like all of that. I didn't even get to Remy Ma's part. The song was so bad.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
It was so bad. Why do I keep pulling up fuck Donald Trump? I'm sorry. Get it together.
But Wiz Khalifa though.
Fuck Wiz Khalifa.
I forgot he was on there.
Shout out to the Bodega Boys. Now look, and this is another look. I was just talking about this with Alicia Keys, and I was just talking about this with who else? With Jessie Ware and all these other people. Ariana Grande. No, Ariana Grande does a pretty decent job of it. Where you take this pop song and you just latch a black rapper onto it, and he gives you this $10 verse that is just nothing. I'm Wiz Khalifa smoking weed with JoJo, walking around out in the club. That's a no-no. I'm Wiz Khalifa. I'm making up these lyrics. But you believed it, right? Because
he did believe it. Basic. He was like, "Oh, that's what he said."
Because it's all so basic. It's just like the entire album feels generic and formulaic, and it's just like, you know what? At this point, it's not JoJo, it's me. Because I say this every time, and it's not even just when you suggest things. Because sometimes I go out and I try to find my own pop, and I get 5 songs into something. I'm like, nope. Nope, not doing it. This is who else? Gwen Stefani. I was just like, it's all. And Gwen Stefani is like she's really good at pop, but it's like she helped pioneer this cookie cutter sound. It's like JoJo went to Walmart, got a bag full of the little gingerbread men, the little cutouts, got the generic mix from the Pillsbury section, took it out, followed the instructions to the letter, said, okay, I'm gonna get the cookies, roll them up into, it's gotta be the size, it's gotta be like a 3-inch diameter. All right, place them directly on the pan, make sure you spray for 3 seconds. Okay, press down hard, make sure you make the shape, throw them in the oven for precisely 18 minutes, and you've got Mad Love by JoJo. Okay.
But is it fair to say that you're...
It's not, because again...
If it works, it works. And what's happening is that all these artists are doing the same thing, but that shit is selling.
Yeah.
So no matter what she says, the label is gonna. I don't want that. No matter what she does with the label, if it's selling other labels, it's gonna sell with her regardless. It doesn't have to be for black people, but I mean, some little white girl right now is fucking that album up.
Right now, what I'm saying. First of all, LeBron James' podcast basically just said, which is 100% true. It may not be for me, or I'm not even gonna say black folks in general, but the formula is working. JoJo and other people like her that are making these albums are selling mad records. They're selling concerts and CDs and all this other jazz. Great, which is why I started out saying that I don't like pop.
Well, you kind of like Ariana Grande. Do
Right.
you consider her to be pop?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
But she
so
did
you
a little
don't
more-
hate pop.
She, no,
Does a better job at putting people on songs.
she does a better job at diversifying what she does. It's like the songs are
Now.
not just straight up. Yeah, okay, yeah. Now,
She doesn't-
this is the album that sold me.
Wait, you
'Cause
said the songs are what?
she said now, like the song. She does a better job of like doing more with the music. I remember one of the songs that I liked off of this album. What was it? Reckless. I
love Reckless.
I remember specifically, and I don't know why that was a bonus track. I don't
Wait,
get that.
that's what I was gonna ask you. Because I know when I made you listen to Britney, you said you looked it up to make sure you didn't listen to the deluxe version.
Oh, I
You
did.
only wanted to listen to everything that you had to listen to.
Yep,
Did
I
you
did.
listen to deluxe?
I did. And the only reason why I did, because I knew I could stop at track 11. I said, nope, that's it. I can just stop there because I was already done. But I was like, I did that last time. That would not be fair to Kim. I'm going to go ahead and listen to the entire thing. Even though the rest of this sucks. I'm going to do you a favor.
Said you liked Reckless?
I did. And the reason why I can specifically remember liking it is because the song moved. Like
It switched
it
up, yeah.
changed. It like and it's like I know I talk a lot about how I love switch ups and songs or whatever, but I just like movement in my music.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it to just be like bang 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 bang. It's just the whole time it's just the same cookie cutter everything, you know, which is another reason. Like I do like I like pop, but I just don't like the formula.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
That makes
I don't
sense.
like the generic form. It works. It's not for me, which is why I don't enjoy shitting on this. Kim brought it to my table and she forced me to listen to it. She knew what she was getting into when she did this.
not really.
You thought I was gonna like this?
I thought you was gonna like some of this. I thought the first track, Music, I thought you was gonna like that one because it's a beautiful song. It's kind of about her father. He
It set the
died.
tone all wrong. It just does not belong on this album.
She said it was.
That's why it was number one. That's why it was at the top.
So you start an
that was-
album with a song. Yeah, it's like
No, like you put that at the top and then you
Then
can
you just get
then
over
it,
it.
it gradually like there were slow song, then it gradually like the beat as it moved on, the songs kind of turned into hype.
Kim, so this is how I know we're from two separate trains of thought. We talk about all the time. I am an album person.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a certain way, in my opinion, and there's no direct, perfect formula, but you start off an album and it sets the tone for.
But it
everything
wasn't a
else that comes
sad
after.
song. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's very somber. It was just a piano ballad.
but it wasn't a sad song though. It was a beautiful song to me. And I felt like putting it at the
Like
top
Blended
was the
Family?
best place to put. Blended Family was a beautiful song.
Indeed.
That song is so beautiful.
I just
Why
like
did you
pushing
bring
the
that up
buttons.
again?
The songs that I liked, I can't even remember what song I liked in the first half. I liked Edibles
I didn't like them that
And-
much. It was okay.
and Reckless.
I loved Reckless.
JoJo, let me state for the record, I do not hate you. I just do not like this album. And it's not because of anything that you did. It's the fact that this formula works and I don't fuck with it. I'm sorry. Yeah, and if Jay Burritos don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. And I'm Jay Burritos. So
So maybe I should have made you listen to Kiki Palmer.
I felt like we
Next
had
week.
the same outcome. Actually.
Next week, Kiki Palmer.
It's like you enjoy this. I really
I
do
like
think-
making you listen to music that you wouldn't regularly go out and listen to.
And that's what
And
I
you
like
do the
about
same
this.
with me.
It's-
Yeah.
That's what I like about this segment. This is I like doing this. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. It's not like I'm saying, when I'm listening to it, I'm like, Kim done did it again. But I know it's gonna make for like good conversation, like what we
Yeah.
just did just now. So I'm like, I'll just deal with it. I put her through hell all the time,
All
even,
the
even with
time.
our main albums. It's just me speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Just you being
just me existing, breathing, putting you through hell. You know what I mean?
Well, I appreciate you for listening to this.
I
The
appreciate-
deluxe version
Exactly.
of this.
I appreciate you for being here on this podcast every week. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.